Bridget from To Urban Up. We are doing the 5-minute oil fix, and this morning we are going to focus on cinnamon bark, which is a little gem in the rough that we kind of tend to overlook a lot of times, but it is a great oil to have on hand. I use cinnamon oil several different ways. It's a great oil. Today it's really cold where we are and I'm not liking it. I'm ready for spring and some warm weather again. And so cinnamon bark is a great oil to have on hand because it has such a warming effect on the body. You can definitely diffuse it. It has a very obviously cinnamon smell, which I love. I love diffusing it in the fall and around the holidays. And so I use it a lot of times in different blends and stuff during that time of year to diffuse, but it also is just really good. It has a lot of antimicrobial properties, so it's great to diffuse any time of the year, especially if there are, during that winter cold and flu season. So it's great to have on hand for that. You can also use it topically or use it in a lot of different preparations that are so easy to make at home. So you can mix it in with some water or Castile soap and make a homemade natural cleaner with it and spray down your bathroom or your kitchen counters or whatever. Again, those antimicrobial properties are great for using it that way. It also has the ability to kill staph. It's been shown to kill that, so just a really good one to have on hand. You can also use it though, a couple of drops in water, and use it as a mouthwash because it's great to support oral health, and it kills or helps to kill those germs that are oftentimes we find in our mouth. And so it really supports your oral health in that sense and just keeping things healthy and clean. And it also is great for a homemade toothpaste if you want to mix it in. I love mixing it with peppermint. It has a cooling but yet a warming and feeling to it, but it also has a great taste. And so it's a great way to add to those things just to support your oral health in those areas. So really good to have on hand to use in those scents. You can also use it topically. I do say, because it can be a hot oil on your skin, you always want to make sure that you dilute it, and especially if you have sensitive skin, because it can irritate your skin, so always dilute it. But it's great if you dilute it into some kind of carrier oil like a coconut or almond, jojoba, whatever you have on hand, and it's a great massage oil, especially on these cold days. If you have just achy joints or whatever because of the cold, or maybe you're just cold and you want to warm up, it's great to use to massage and just kind of warms you up. It really supports your circulatory system, so it gets that blood flowing, warms you up with that warming feeling. So it's just a really good oil to use in that sense, and use topically in those ways. Now you can also take it internally, and it's one that I've probably used internally one of the longest because it is a great oil. You can use it culinary in preparing food instead of cinnamon bark or cinnamon, ground cinnamon. You can just use a drop or two of the cinnamon oil, or you can use it in drinks, and it's great to add some cinnamon flavor to some tea, or even what we do. It's really good at supporting your throat and the and just helping to soothe those sore throats that we often get this time of year. And so we mix it in. We'll do like a warm lemonade that's sweetened with honey, so you have the lemon and the honey, which are already great for your throat. Put a drop or two of cinnamon oil in there, and you have just a really good powerhouse drink that's going to soothe your throat. It's going to be really good and just just help those dry sore throats, or even if you have some other kind of infection or whatever and your throat is just really raw and dry and irritated, it's going to help soothe that. So we've used it a lot this winter that way. We've recommended it to friends this way because we've had so much going around this winter. We've definitely used it a lot that way. But if you don't want that warm drink, you can also just put it in water, and I do that a lot. It's a great alternative to those citrus flavors in oil and water. If you don't like that, you can definitely put a drop or two of cinnamon into your water, and it also helps to flavor your water. It supports your metabolism, it supports the liver and kidneys, and it also supports healthy blood sugar levels. So it just has a myriad of benefits for the body and the different systems of the body. And I like it to use it that way and just add a drop to my water for the metabolism and that way. But also on Sunday mornings I'm in the choir and I'll put a drop in my water, drink it that way, and even though I don't have necessarily a dry sore throat, it helps to keep my throat from being so dry and scratchy when I am singing. So I just kind of, it's almost like a preventative measure. So I'll go ahead and put it in my water, and I've noticed it really has helped my throat just not be so scratchy and all as I am trying to sing. It just helps get my throat warmed up already. So great ways, different uses of cinnamon oil. It's a great one to have on hand, super easy and safe to use as long as you dilute it on the skin there again, because it can be a little irritating if you don't dilute it. Otherwise, great one to have on hand and to use. We use it a lot, and I am definitely going to have it, especially today because it's really cold here and I need something to warm me up. So y'all have a great day. Always keep herbing it up.